Hey guys, this week I'm going to show you how to make these adorable toothless bookmarks to go along with our summer reading program. So stop by the library this week and pick up your kit.
Okay, so in your kit you should have a blue sheet of paper, a piece of black origami paper, and a bag of different cutout shapes for the dragon. So the only thing you'll need to have is some glue, a black marker, some scissors, and a pencil if you want it. And then I also recommend having a scratch sheet of paper to glue on, because you have to get glue all over the pieces so that you don't get glue everywhere. The first thing we're going to do is make our bookmark. So you're just going to take your origami paper and you just flip it over, and then you're going to fold it into a triangle. Okay, and then you're just going to fold these two ends up to the top. Alright, that makes a little square. Now you're going to undo what you just did. Okay, and then take this top corner and fold it down to the bottom. All right, now those folds that you just did before, you're now going to take them, and you're going to fold them back, and then you're going to tuck them into the little pocket that you made. Okay, and this is our bookmark. If you flip it over this way, inside the pocket is where you're going to place it on the paper in your book to keep your place. All right, so before we set it aside, we are going to grab the triangle out of our bag of pieces, and we're going to glue it down here so that the whole thing is covered. The whole thing is black, that way we don't have any white pieces sticking out. This is where that scratch piece of paper comes in handy. Alright, so now that it's covered, we are going to set this aside now. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take all the black pieces out of your bag, glue them to your blue paper. You're going to leave some room to cut around them. Okay, so once you have it all glued into place, you're now going to cut out each piece again, leaving a thin border of blue around each piece. There you go. So now that you have the pieces all cut out, we're going to start assembling Toothless. Alright, so you're going to grab the two green pieces. These are the eyes, and you're going to draw the pupils on them. So figure out how you want them to look. Alright, and then you're going to take your marker and you're just going to draw two eyes on there. Alright, and then we're going to glue them onto the bottom portion of the circle, which is the head. Alright, so after the eyes are glued on, we're going to glue on Toothless's ears. So they're these pieces right here. The ones with the straight edge, and we're going to glue them behind the head so they're just poking up just a little. Now that the ears are on, we're going to add the little fringe pieces. So we're going to grab the these. I'll show you which pieces. So they're going to be these, and these, and these pieces. All right, so the big kind of rounded ones and then the smaller ones. And those are going to go along the edges of Toothless's head. So we're going to start with the top, second, and then bottom. So you're going to glue them back here, kind of like this. And the same on the other side. All right, we have our first pieces on. Then these rounded pieces are gonna go next, and they're gonna go underneath here, kind of like that. And then we have the last pieces, which are gonna go kind of to the side like this. So there is Toothless' head. All right, now we're gonna add the paws, his feet, and we're just gonna place them right underneath here. And you're just gonna glue them on as well. And we're gonna glue them on like that. Now we're gonna make the claws to go on his feet. So you're gonna take the white sheet of paper that was in your bag, and we're going to make the claws. Make sure that you leave though a bit of paper left over because we have to make the symbol to go on his tail. So I traced mine out and cut it just because that's me, but you can just cut them out freehand if you like. So make sure you have 4 for each paw. And we're just gonna glue them on so that they kind of stick out. And there's his little paws, or feet, or whatever you call them on a dragon. All right, so now we're gonna add the tail to the back of Toothless, and it's gonna go about right here. Use the bookmark to figure out how curled in you want it. So it's gonna sit on your bookmark like this, and just kind of decide how you want it to go. So I want it about right like that. So I want it. And glue it on. All right, now Toothless has a prosthetic tail, so we need to make the cool little tail that Hiccup gave him. So you're going to take the red piece of paper, and then you are going to kind of create a tail that kind of fits half of it. So I'm going to cut out a little there's his tail. And so now I'm going to add the ridges. I'm going to take that black marker. And the video I saw on how to make this drew on the black part of the paper. Can't really see it that well, but it gives you a guide. So I'm going to draw the end of the tail. So make the
triangle up here. So I'm going to get this out. And then I'm going to make the ridges of the tail. On the other side, in case you can see them. And now we gotta make the little skull looking guy that's on his tail, and I have a picture of it on your instructions page, so you can copy it best you can. You can just cut it out again yourself, or I'm going to draw it out the best I can. I'm just going to glue it on. And you have your completed Toothless. Now I just have to attach them to the bookmark. You're going to attach it to the outside of the pocket part, so where the two folds come together. You're just going to put some glue up here. Glue on. Center the best you can. And you have your completed Toothless bookmark.